Hello, I'm Betsy Jordan, and this is Behind the Curtain, in my opinion, IMO. This video series is not a campaign video series per se, even though my intention is to have one video a day between now and the campaign. We will discuss things behind the curtain, and they will be researched by me, and I will be pulling together some things that I have been hearing as I talk to people about what is behind the curtain, what is behind certain things. We have had a series of events that have led to some confusing, very confusing perspectives. And if I can shed some light on what is happening with some of the details behind it, then I will have done what I'd like to do, which is educate people in a general way. I also will have, because I believe in democracy as one person, one vote, and I believe in equal rights for all, I will always be advocating that you vote Democratic. And that's because I do believe that Democrats typically serve the people in a much better fashion. That's just my opinion, okay? But I will have a link down there so that you can honor me and honor Kamala by contributing to her campaign. The next link you'll find is a voter registration link. So if you haven't registered to vote, or if you'd like to use that link and share that information with your sphere of influence, then please do so. And the link below that is about voting. You know, I think people need to be prepared that they've got to have an identification on them. I believe, I'm not certain, but I believe this is the first time in a presidential election that you've had to have an ID when you go. So that's an attempt to be prepared. That's about what I'm going to say about the campaign per se. There will be some things that I announce or can share my 2 cents worth on, like the vice presidential pick, which is happening tomorrow. We're also excited. And then in general, I'll be covering some topics like Iran, Gaza, Israel, Palestine, and how all that's tied together. I've written about these things, but shout out to my classmate, Ronnie Little, for insisting or suggesting strongly that I get on camera. Then I'll be also sharing with you my perspective behind Russia and Russian influence, and why people are saying Russia may be behind this or that or the other thing. And I'm sharing it from a perspective of, I wondered too. And so I wanted to look it up myself. So I'm going to encourage you to do your own research as well. And then what's behind Russia and Ukraine, geography, and how it plays a role in why we have conflicts in those areas. I'll be looking into some things in Africa and trying to share with you my perspective on why did we get here from there. And I won't go all the way back in history often, but this is where I'm coming from, is I've done my research, you do yours. This is Behind the Curtain, in my opinion. Thanks for being here.